folks, it's me again. Before I even start the video, don't forget to click like, subscribe, tell your friends, and share it with everybody. Because my channel is so wonderful, you want to share it. Anyway, this is the weekly What's New. What's new? It is like minus 11 out here in Canada right now. It was minus 12 a while ago. My car says minus 8. When I get here, it says minus 11. Weather's horribly cold. I want to do some welding. I have a weird plan to do something this week. If I can pull it off, I don't know. But I have cleaned up a little bit, thrown some stuff out. The shop's getting not really cleaner, it's just piling shit everywhere. Because I really don't know where to put stuff. I gotta get rid of some crap. What else? It hasn't got so cold in here that things have frozen yet, so it's getting there. But we've had so many warm spells, like it felt like it was summer 2 weeks ago. What else? New Year's was fine. Christmas was fine. The rest was fine. I haven't got anything new other than this thing. So I'm not even going to make a video on one screwdriver. It was $3. I couldn't resist a little stubby, cheap budget Craftsman pry bar. Because that's all you can use this for is a pry bar. And I thought it was cool, $3. I bought some more rubber gloves at Harbor Freight. No point in making a video on that. I'm waiting for some, what is it? A Shindy carburetor kit for this thing and some new cables. And in the meantime, I'm probably going to clean my desk off, my bench here, because I would like to get my planet. I seen this really cool thing online, and my I don't know if you can see it back here. It's buried. See this thing right here, this panel beating bag. Well, there's if you look on the bottom here, there's a thing to hold the hammers, and I got a lot of hammers, not as much as what do you call it? Outlaw Edge Customs, but I have a bunch of hammers that I want to put on there, and I was like, you know what? There's got to be a better way to do this. So I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna modify it so the thing holds a few more hammers. I can get what do you call it? I have flat bar somewhere in here. A flat. I only want to use. I might use round stock too, because it might be easier. Whatever I could pull out of the steel pile might be easier. I'm going to pull out either some flat bar or round stock, and I'm going to roll it in a circle. And quite possibly, I'm going to roll one diameter, make the other diameter maybe an inch or an inch and a half smaller. Or I'll take the widest hammer handle, and I want to make a ring around it so I could drop all the hammers in a ring. Because that one it was good when I made it, like, 10 years ago? But now I'm like, you know what? I can store all the hammers in there and they're out of the way. I've acquired about 5 or 6 more since. Yeah, sure. And I probably will take some flat bar and maybe decorate the place with about 200 pairs of vice grips and put them up there so I could put something else. With that said, that's one of the videos I want to make. I also going to start things should go out for powder coat this week. I don't know how long it takes, maybe a week or two. So I'm going to have a video of taking the front end off that. I'm going to see if I can get this bike started because I want to get it going. I got to figure out how much oil goes in it. I don't even know where the oil filter is. I have a manual for it. So there's online manuals. Like I said, I'm not going to try to fix everything on the bike. I just want to get it running first. And I'm also doing a video of me modifying the back fenders on it. I'm waiting to get a trunk. I'm pretty sure I can take this 200 and adapt it to 200 S or E or M fenders. Because if you go on Meyer if you watch this video, you know anything about ATVs and Hondas, you'll know Meyer Plastics makes all kinds of really cool aftermarket plastic. This 1 year of this bike, there's no replacement fenders, and I'm not paying $300, $400 for a mint condition fender so I can wreck them. But all the other 3 years, whatever, they make replacements for. So I'm going to see if I can. I've already have it so the fenders fit in the front. I only have to chip a little bit off, and the back. All I got to do is make a bracket. Actually, I need the trunk first. The trunk to figure out how wide it is. I'm gonna make a bolt-on bracket to hold the fenders in the back. I don't really even the grab bar should work fine. And all I need is the top of the trunk. If the trunk fits, I'll rivet it or bolt it onto the fenders, make it, and just so it looks good. Just so it looks nice. I'm not worried about the back rack. I'm not worried about anything. This one's when I cannibalized an 85 Big Red. someone put 200 E or M or S or whatever the hell year fenders on it, and luckily I kept them because they came out, they fit perfect. The seat pan fits pretty okay, and if I could just get a nice little trunk, even if there's no bottom on it, I'll cut it off and you could at least get to the bottom. The air filter on it, I'm waiting for a new air filter, so I took the mouse nest out of it, and I got about 5 or 6 weeks for the cover, and that should be it. With that said, I ordered a rear brake cable, a front brake cable, I guess it's a, what is it? A front brake cable, a rear top brake cable, a throttle cable, and a bottom one. I don't know if this thing has I don't think it has a choke. I wouldn't think so because they're all pretty cool. With that said, air filter, spark plugs I have, and ta-da. And with that said, also I'm gonna, as soon as it gets a little warmer, I'm trying to acquire. I already have the seat pan. I got to figure out somebody who I can, if anybody out there who owns a perfectly pristine Honda Big Red seat foam, I would like you to get a hold of me. I want a 3D. Actually, I could probably use that one. I'm gonna see if I can have it I'm gonna see if I can 3D scan the top of this seat foam, and then have somebody 3D print me the actual seat in plastic. Then I'm gonna use it as a mold. Then I'm gonna take the seat pan, and I'm gonna 3D scan it. Actually, I'll probably, and see if somebody who's good at fusion can fuse it together, so I could put the seat pan and the seat mold together, so we get one big thing. And if I could print it out and get an actual fiberglass mold of the foam, like the top of the seat pan with the foam, I'm gonna call up, because the guy at High Flight said they can't make a proper 250 ES seat foam because it never fits perfectly, which I agree, it probably wouldn't fit. And it's liquid foam, and it's made in a fiberglass mold. So basically, I gotta ask him if he could take a picture of some fiberglass molds, how they break apart, whatever. I'm gonna ask him some questions, and I'm gonna make a mold, and I'm gonna send it to wherever it has to go, and I'm gonna tell him, look, the only thing, I'll give you the mold. Just I'm gonna see, can you just make me foam? I mean, I'll pay for the goddamn thing for I have to, and you can keep the mold, because there's nobody that makes a good seat foam replacement that fits perfectly. The High Flight, I have to get the guy at High Flight. That foam I have for that seat, that fits so well. I'm impressed. I'm totally impressed. See another video. So with that said, that's one of my future plans. Doing that, gotta finish welding that. Roll this out of here when I'm gonna wait till it gets maybe 0 degrees so I can do a little welding. But I'm in the meantime, I'm gonna fabricate those brackets. See if I can maybe get these. Yeah, I don't know. I got some bikes in the way, so I'm gonna roll the pieces of metal, cut the pieces out, and I'm thinking maybe I'll put my welder over there. Or if I can move all this shit away, I'll park it next to the door. Because even though it's good right here, it's not good right there. The other problem is if I move my welder, there's a 200-pound piece of ironwork or steel. It's one of those ironworker for cutting steel. It weighs 200 pounds to sit on the floor over there. I have to get either some help or somebody to help me drag that, because I know I'm gonna have a sore back if I try to move that. I mean, the motorcycle engines, they give me a sore back. That's gonna give me pain. That's gonna make me want Tylenol for at least a week. So, with that said, that's pretty much what's new. I'm still, like I said, if you're watching my channel, I'm still tinkering and messing around. It's what I do. I like to mess with stuff. The gas tank's going in, what do you call it? Vinegar. I keep forgetting to buy vinegar. I have enough vinegar for about halfway. I keep going. The cheapest place to buy vinegar for me is over the border. In Canada, it's ridiculous, so I'm not wasting my money. Get those big giant jugs here. They have little tiny ones. So that's going in there soon, and I'm waiting for the tank liner. I had to buy some. I had a few problems with my trailer last weekend, so I had to postpone buying some Caswell tank liner, but that should work fine. I might not need it. If I don't need Caswell liner in this, I'll clean it up, and then it doesn't leak vinegar out of anywhere it's supposed to. I will just I'll just repaint it. It's not a perfect job. So anyway, with that said, don't forget to like, subscribe, tell your friends, and hope you enjoy my channel. And to my 1,721st subscriber, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching.